What's up? This is your guy Pet, the founder of Humble Hustlers. This is the second video that I will be dropping on my YouTube channel. Please subscribe, like, and ring the notification bell so that when I upload, you can be notified. This is the second video that I will be dropping. It's an interesting video that I will be sharing with you the strategy called trend in trend with combination of continuation pattern. Stay tuned and like and subscribe. Here we go. What's up? This is Pet speaking, the founder of Humble Hustlers. This is my second video that I'm dropping on my YouTube channel. The topic of today is how to identify trends in trends using top-down analysis. This is the sketch that I've made in order for you to understand a bit more in a form of a sketch before I go to the charts itself, analyzing Nasdaq using daily time frame, 4-hour time frame, and also 1-hour time frame. Drawing trends within trend, meaning that I'm going to draw major trend on daily time frame and draw the trends inside the daily time frame, and also the ones that I will draw inside the 4-hour time frame. So if you can look at this sketch here, there is some place that it's written a major trend. In that major trend, there is a resistance trend and also a support trend. So inside that resistance and support trend, there is something called inner trends, which are represented in a form of patterns. It's just that unfortunately today I will not be teaching a bit more about patterns. I will make a video explaining about different types of patterns, correction patterns, and reversal patterns and continuation patterns. If you can look at this and also go back to the previous video which I have dropped, you could see that this is a correction and impulsive moves that are happening within the major trend. So let us begin, and let me sketch this this diagram. This is a pattern, the inner pattern, when the market is moving inside it and the market breaks, retest, then goes to the downside, and then correct inside again, this smaller pattern, and then break and retest it, then continues to the downside, then it begins another pattern. And remember, these patterns that I'm talking about, these are the patterns that I was explaining a bit more on the first video when I said correction phase. This phase which the market is being at right now, this is called the correction phase. Then after the break and the retest, then we are getting an impulsive move, another corrective phase here, which is in a form of a pattern, then break, retest, then continuation. Same thing happens. This is what is happening in the market. There is nothing big. You just have to keep it simple. Then break and then retest, then the market continues going to the downside and then correcting on this small pattern, then it goes to the downside. Then this is how our sketch looks like. So if you look at this phase that is happening here, it is called a corrective phase, but it's represented in a form of a pattern. And this type of a pattern, it's one of the patterns that are effective. They are flag patterns, they are rising wedge patterns, they are ascending patterns. I will teach you a bit more about those types of patterns, but I want you to just hold it as a correction phase and also an impulsive phase here. So I hope and believe that you understand which I'm explaining to you right now. Don't forget, the first thing that you have to do is to draw the outer trends, which are resistance and support trends. It's like when you are drawing support and resistance, the resistant trend, it's your roof, and the support trend, it's the floor. So the inner ones are those trends that are found within the major trend. So let us go to the market itself. Let me remove everything that I've just drawn here in order for us to go to the live chart. Don't forget the topic of today, how to identify trends in trend using top-down analysis. I will be using daily time frame, 1 hour time frame, and also 4 hour time frame. Let's go to the live charts on Nasdaq. Here is Nasdaq. This is daily time frame. If you look at how Nasdaq is on this daily time frame, you could be able to see that Nasdaq have been going down for a long period of time. Nasdaq have been going down for a long period of time, and this is my resistant trend, the upper trend, the major trend that I have made in order for me to know that whenever the market goes and touches there are possibilities for it to reverse and go to the downside. So when I have drawn my first major trend, I also go and draw another major trend below, which will be the supporting trend. So when I'm done drawing this trend, I will now go to the market and look for the inner trends. The inner trend will not be that much clear on daily time frame, but I will identify them on daily time frame, then I will adjust them on 4 hour time frame. This is the first inner trend I'm seeing in the markets. This is the first inner trend I'm seeing in the market. This is the first one I'm seeing in the markets. The other one is here. Other one is here. The other one is here, and there is another one here. There is another one at this level. This is another pattern that the market has formed, and there is another one at this level right here. You could see that they are not that much clear, but when I scale to the lower time frame, you will be able to identify and see them in a good way. So this is another pattern that I am seeing there in the daily time frame, and the other one is here. This is another pattern that I'm seeing within the major trend, and this is the last pattern I am seeing in the markets. This is the last pattern I am seeing here in the markets. So let us scale down to 4 hour time frame in order for us to adjust our patterns, or if there are other patterns that we have to identify, then we identify them on 4 hour time frame. If you can look at the 4 hour time frame, this is the patterns that I've identified. I'm just adjusting them so that we can be able to see them in a clear manner. So this is the pattern that have been formed in Nasdaq now, meaning that next week there are possibilities for Nasdaq to go to the downside. But the aim of this video is not all about to speak more about the direction of the market and where the Nasdaq is going to be moving towards to this coming week. So I'm just here to teach you more about the patterns that are formed within the major within the major trend. So you could see it, that is very beautiful, and it looks like, let me just a little bit zoom it in order for you to see it in a good way. This is the simplicity of trend in trend strategy using the major and also the inner trends. So there are some small trends that we find, small patterns that we are getting within. So I just selected the ones that I see that they are very clear and they can be able to be identified. And also there we have another one. And also within these ones that we see here, there are also patterns that have been formed. Let us go to 1 hour time frame in order to see those ones that are inside 4 hour time frame. This is Nasdaq right now. What I am seeing in Nasdaq right now, there is a pattern that have been formed in Nasdaq, which is this one right there. That's another pattern. That's another pattern. Then what we are waiting for on Nasdaq is to see the market breaking this level that I've indicated just there, and then we wait for the retest. Then we go to the downside with Nasdaq. So what Nasdaq is going to do, or the possibilities of what Nasdaq will do, I'm expecting Nasdaq to go to the upside, then go to the downside, then retest, then continue going to the downside and give us the third touch before continue going to the upside. Or it breaks this level right here and retest it, then continue going to the upside. These are the two things that I am seeing on Nasdaq. These are patterns within a 4-hour time frame. So if you can look at this market and look at how it's being presented, you could see that this thing is simple. It just requires a person who practice daily, and then you will be able to identify this in a short space of time. It took me some time in order for me to be able to identify these things. Practice make perfect. Subscribe and like to my YouTube channel. This is what I wanted to show you. Thank you guys for watching my video up until this far. It means a lot, and I just want you to like and subscribe and help me to reach 100 subscribers. Then I will upload more videos teaching and sharing with you ideas and different types of things on this channel. God bless you, and may God be with you.